Anyways, we have to turn off the camera.
Turn on your camera, turn off your audio till
Okay.
you while you're not narrating. Picture is shared on a group. We have 30 seconds, and after this, we will start our writing. Okay. So please watch the picture only for 30 seconds, and then we are good to go for write. So start watching. Okay, please start writing. 1 minute for to write action part and 4 minutes to write a story. Please complete your story as well. Please stop writing. Everyone, please stop writing. Okay, we will meet at 3:25. Do prepare your story and narrate well. Okay.
Positive 30, and there were also the two children. The action is taking the family to the picnic. Sure. Sham was a software engineer and he has taken the family for the outing to the Red Fort. There, he has shown the children the historical monuments and also told the importance. He also told the significance because the 15th August is celebrated. Thereafter, they have been to the Sisgan Sahib Gurdwara and the mosque near to it, so as to inculcate the feeling of secularism and the respect for all the religions in the children. Thank you, friends.
Rashmi, next.
Yes. Can I start? Am I audible
Yes, you can
properly?
start. Yeah, you are audible and you can start.
तो वॉइस में तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं ना, एको जैसा कुछ?
नहीं 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 नहीं.
Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. What I perceive from the picture is a group of characters, all in positive mood, and age group goes from about 7 to 45 years. Action of the story is helping people to get safe from the scorching sun. Anita, a caretaker at Mehrangarh Fort, Jodhpur, was at her duty when she found a little girl faint nearby canal. She rushed to her with her water bottle and sprinkled water on her to get her conscious, gave her cap to the little girl and calmed the parents down, and gave her lemonade and made her drink ample water. Asked the parents to take some rest at the park and have some refreshments. Attached a notice to the fort entrance and at the other areas of the fort to take care of cells with refreshments and caps. Informed the people to stay hydrated to avoid severe health problems in scorching heat, and made sure that children are properly covering themselves in the daytime, and also asked the authorities to provide more shady area in the park for the convenience of the families visiting the fort. Thank you.
Next, next Mohan.
Good afternoon, friend. From the picture shown, I have perceived 7 characters, 4 male, 3 female. Main character is male, 30-year-old, mood is positive. Action visiting Golconda Fort. Pankaj is a 30-year-old archaeological survey officer posted in Hyderabad. As it was the season of the tourism and the number of tourists approaching Golconda Fort was very high, and his family also wanted to visit a tourist place, and he was not in mood to, he was not in place to take leave from that position. He decided, he made a detailed plan, and he booked ticket to bring his family to the Hyderabad. What I saw in the picture is that he is explaining all the details of the fort and explaining the uses of the cannons during the 16th century to his wife. Even his children are also enjoying by seeing this type of things and imagining that these are the big toys. Later on, he also took his family member to the different locations in Hyderabad. He enjoyed the company of his family, and he was very much satisfied and happy with his decision. Thank you.
Arab Sharma. Sejal.
Good evening, sorry, I'm starting early. Good afternoon, everyone. From the picture shown to us, I perceived a number of characters, and the age is around 9 to 45 years old. Mood is positive. action of my story is visiting to the museum. Shreya, who is the protagonist of my story, is around 38 years old, and she decided to go to the museum with her family for outing. So a day she planned for it with her husband, and later on she with her family was prepared for the picnic, as the museum was within the near the park also. So for that she decided to prepare some of the food items which she can go, and she also packed some of the games related to it, outdoor games, and then later on she with her family went out for museum. There they saw many things related to freedom fighters, like guns, their place of settings, cannons, and many other things. Then later on, they also had a picnic and spent together a lot of time. They clicked a lot of pictures and had a good time with them, and then later on returned back to home. Thank you.
Okay, who is next? Shreya, would you like to go? Um, okay, so anyone else who would like to go on?
Lakshmi, I wouldn't be participating. I'll just participate in the discussion because I'm out and I'm in office actually.
Okay, okay.
Shreya,
Shubham, have
you will
you
make a
done?
Shreya, you will give a theme, okay? You have to give a
Yes, yes.
theme.
Yeah, I'm just preparing that and sending in group.
You just give an overview of the story. What will you if you
Lakshmi,
were
can
in
I
the
narrate again if you don't mind?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Friends, I have seen 7 characters. There were 3 males and 4 females. The central character is a male positive 30. The action is taking the family for outing. Sham was a software engineer and he has taken his family to the Red Fort. There he has shown his children the historical monuments, and he also told the importance of Red Fort for the nation because the 15th August is celebrated. And thereafter, they have been to the Sisgan Sahib Gurdwara. Thereafter, they have been to the mosque so that he can inculcate the feeling of secularism and the respect for all the religions within the children. Uh, their weekend was spent well. Thank you, friends.
Can I narrate now?
sure,
Yes.
go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. From the picture, I have perceived multiple characters. The main character of my story is a male working in an MNC, age 28, mood positive. The action of my story is visit to the museum. Raj, with his family, visited to the museum. It was a huge building divided into different sections, and were various exhibits in each section. They saw the stars in the galaxy first. The stars were painted on the ceiling of the dome, and they felt like they're in a galaxy of the stars for real. Then they moved to another section which had weapons of ancient times arranged in a manner to depict the battle scenes. Then they watched them. They got to learn a lot of things. They see the household goods from the ancient times that were kept in the adjacent room to the weapons. Also, they see a lot of things made by Indian scientists that were on display there, like model of dams and hydroelectric projects, solar cookers, and light systems, etc. That helps us understand how far Indians have come after independence. And they kept moving on one to one section from one to another and learned a lot about our country's rich past and had a great time at the museum. Then Raj decided that they will be visiting the next museum again on the next weekend whenever they get that time, and they were looking forward to their next visit. Thank you.
Anyone else who is left for narration?
Yes, yes, I.
Yes,
Shall I
Shivam,
Shubham,
you
start?
go ahead.
can.
Yeah, sure.
From the picture, I want to ask, my voice is clear?
Turn off your fan, then
Okay,
you're
okay.
able.
There are certain, there are some construction going around my house, so
Okay, sure, sure.
okay. From a picture, I have perceived seven character, and my stories revolve around four character. My main character is Himanshu, 37-year-old. Uh, my story is in positive mood, and action of my story is visiting to historical sites. Himanshu, 32-year-old, uh, has no time since a long time and working hard for his family members, and has no time to attend go for a vacation from his from sorry, and has no time for to go for a vacation uh, his family members. So he planned accordingly and took a leave for a week. Then he decided where he has to go along his family member. He decided he has to go for a historical places along his family members with two children and his wife. He visited two historical places like forts uh, and red forts and Taj Mahal and Qutub Minar, etc., etc. Then he, as his child is very curious to know about the tank, he asked his father Himanshu to about the tank. Himanshu, as a father, told every detail about the tank and freedom fighters of uh, our country. That's how he attend a vacation and give his children a knowledge about our freedom fighters and our nation sacrifices. Thank you.
Anand bhai, will you next?
Yeah, sure है. रुको मैं 1 मिनट रुक जाओ बस. कोई बाहर की नॉइस तो नहीं आ रही है ना? कार में बैठा हुआ मैं क्योंकि रुक जाओ. ठीक है.
नो भाई, नहीं नहीं आ रही है.
ठीक है, ठीक है. Gentlemen, from the picture, I have perceived many characters, but my main character is Ravi, 28 years old, a guide in the tourist department posted in Sonar Fort of Jaisalmer in Rajasthan. As it was under construction by ASI, Archaeological Survey of India, Ravi got the message. It was recently renovated under ASI. Ravi got the message that a group of family is coming to see the fort. Ravi next morning welcomed the family members and started telling about the Sonar Fort, why it is called as the Golden Fort. Also about the Silk Route that has a major impact on the economy of India by this fort. Also, he arranged some foods and some small toys for the parents and the kids respectively. After showing all the parts of the fort, he thanks and then told them to wait again and say goodbye with a smile. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, I'm narrating my. Someone please set a timer. Let me know when to start. Lakshmi.
Yes, you can start.
Okay. So friends, as the picture shown to us, I perceive total 7 characters, 4 ladies, 3 men, and the age lies between 8 to 30 years old. And the action of my story is enjoying at the fort. So Ankit with his family went to the Imambara at a weekend. And so firstly he purchased the ticket and special tickets for the light show and for the documentary perform. And then after they enjoyed the different part of the like a central hall library and then went to the armory and went to the rooftop. And after seeing the tanks, he scanned through the Google Lens and then discovered about the things and he shared with his kids. And then after they did a lunch together at the canteen and then after they enjoyed the movie from the documentaries on the central hall and then they clicked the pictures and also did the various costume trying at the moment. And then after completing the evening, they finally click off the photos and then went to the off and they enjoyed the lot. That's all. Thank you, friend.
Can we start discussing?
Yeah, please start the discussion. So as it is shown
So,
in the picture
friends,
that there are the seven groups and seven person and who are in the fort and they was seen as they are happy and enjoying near about the fort.
Yeah, obviously from the picture
I
we
can
can see that
also relate with you
we
that
have also.
there are seven characters and all are in happy mode. So we can go with that.
Okay, so by adding to the point, we can also say that they are having some foods and all. They are visiting all the forts. It was new renovated. We can add some points like that.
Okay, so as mentioned by Anand, that there was some part of the renovated thing that it was especially opened on the day. So as per the discussion, so Sonar Fort has something that unique, and then they family went to the enjoying, and there was something unique
We
like a
can go with
fountain
the
again and
yes, yes.
dance.
It is clear that there is behind in the scene that there is a fort. So we can go with the fort part. But so I completely agree with the fort part.
Let's take others points also. Lakshmi Sejan,
Yeah.
Sarya, Saurav, please give.
Yeah, we can go with that. We can add with this, there after viewing all these things. As we can see, it's a ground place kind of there, so we can have also a picnic kind of thing. Also, they organized and they had fun there.
Sejal, I slightly differ from your point because it is clearly visible that it is a fort and a canal is situated nearby and few members are already there. We can go with the theme of tourists visiting a fort, and also we can
Okay,
add
let's
one
Yeah,
more
after
add
visiting
one point.
actually,
We've
yeah,
already
we are
discussed
uh,
the
visiting,
tourist.
but after that,
As
they
Animesh
enjoyed
has also
there.
mentioned,
I
we
think
can see that
that
it
we
looks
can
like a
go with the
fort.
theme where I think we can go with the theme that the people are visiting the fort, and so there must be some facilities
Lakshmi, we
that
have
should be
already
made
Yes,
discussed.
available as it
I
is
agree with Lakshmi.
as
Also,
there
we
is a
can we
lot of
can add
crowd which
actions
is
in that
visible. So
that
I think
how
we
he
can
or
make
she
some
has visited
more
the fort,
facilities
like he took
available
a
on the
train
fort.
or by a bus. Then how they visited that historical port, and they
We can add
find out about the things over
we
there.
can add
we
Like
points.
Animesh has mentioned in his story.
in my
We can also
perception
add a points.
can
We can
be one
also add a
one
point.
important point that we all are missing. Being a young person, also being a local of Jaisalmer, he guided some people. Also, like he should be knowing about the local problems that are being faced by the tourists. That the local guide charge very much.
Gentlemen, as we can clearly see that there is no problem is directly seen in the picture. Basically, they are enjoying the.
And
Okay, okay,
adding his to
Annie.
his point
Basically,
Adding to
they are
It is
enjoying
not
with
to
his family member. It can be
mention
clearly
about the
visible from the
problem,
picture.
but
So we should
just
not
to
bring
bring
any such
notice
thing
to the
that there is
people,
some such
to the
problem that is
tourists,
existing there.
that they should
Okay,
keep in
gentlemen,
mind as
It
let's
is not.
there is a lot of crowd. So it can be that the people are visiting the fort for the summer vacations. So it
okay,
can
let's
be
add a
said
point
that the
like
caretaker
Gentlemen, we
or the
can take
Also,
that
authorities
it
during
of the
summer vacation.
fort
It is
looks
are
we
just
can
like
take that during summer
giving
also it
vacation.
looks
He
notice
is
that
that
enjoying.
it looks
He is
like
some
taking his
facilities
family
should
the
be
member to
whole
the.
available to
family
the
is
tourists.
visiting the fort.
okay,
If the family lives
a
in the local area,
a
then
guide.
there are less chances to visiting a
I think
fort
we
like
should
this.
move
So we should
more
make the
towards action
person
part. We are
outside the
still
local
For
area.
the
deciding our
action
theme
part,
only.
for the
Gentlemen, we can
problem
suppose
that
that
is
his
arised.
family used to live in some native in his native village, and he has brought his family member to this place to visit monuments.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
add at the near
adding to the section,
place only they went for the fort visit.
as it is
Yeah.
under the
2 minutes,
Archaeological
2 minutes
Survey of
left
India,
to
we
arrive
can
on
add
our
Gentlemen,
conclusion.
also we can
use.
include our action that he was pretty much aware of the thing that what has happened to the. He explained
Yeah,
all those details that
we
we
can
can.
add like they also told about all those things which were available there to their children. They informed, they guided them.
And they
Sorry,
also
he
interacted.
guided them.
They also interacted with the other tourists that have
Ladies
come
and
from the
Yeah,
gentlemen,
different
completely
I
locations in
agree.
India.
want
We
to
So,
can also
ask,
have they
before
clicked a lot
visiting
of
a fort,
pictures.
he should
They
be knowing
Gentlemen, we have to go
had
for
yeah.
conclusion as time is running late.
and
So
we can conclude that he also visited some different locations in that city, and he has spent very good time with his family member, and he was very
Yeah, we
happy
can
with
add.
him.
They also
We can
had
also that the
some dinner time
experience
or
of the
family
each of
time.
the
They
family member
collected
was
lot of
different,
pictures
And we
and
can
had a
also add a
and
memorable
point
days
for
the
together.
places
for
was
getting
worthy
the
of their
knowledge
time.
about specific thing. They have also
ladies and gentlemen, before visiting the fort, he has also recognized what is the timing of the fort. At what
Exactly.
time the fort?
He identified the time that when there is a low availability of the tourist. At that point in time, he took his family members so that he could visit very well.
Okay, final time to arrive on a common
Rightly said, very
conclusion.
well.
Arrive on
He,
common conclusion.
as well as he must be knowing what is the timing of museum to arrive there and to visit
For
the
the
museum
tourism
so
part,
that he
we have
can.
a team that is visiting the tourist fort. We have also added a point before going to the tourist part. They recognize the timings, which is the best time to visit the fort. Secondly,
Yes.
they have also organized some foods and all. This is all we can go for.
Yeah,
Also
they
the
had also lots
Yeah,
of
definitely,
dishes
definitely.
for the
means
memory.
of transport for visiting the
And
fort
also, they
means.
have explored more other side, that is the market part of the market side of the city. And if
Yes,
we can
yes.
also
Sure,
add some points,
definitely.
we can also add some points for the information on a specific thing. In today's, the museum has also the QR code that we scans and get the information about it. So they have also like that also. We can add some points. That's it.
Correct. Totally agree with your
As
point.
their children were standing near the tanks, so we can use this that they were standing the tanks. We
And they have
scan through
also
the
clicked
Google
some
Lens
photos.
and then get the more information about the tank contribution into the war and how the tanks were made.
Basically,
Okay.
children are very small, so we can say
Yes,
that they were
it
enjoying
can
that.
give the
It is like
perspective
deep
of
tourist
AI
for them,
technology
so they
or
won't be able to understand
to the
that what
story.
are the
Yes, yes.
effects and all
I
these
completely
things.
agree with him, Animesh.
This all information are basically written in the wall of fort,
So
so they
please
can easily.
nominate one for the story.
Mohan, recommend Mohan is the best
I
to
nominate Mohan for
conclude.
this. Everybody agree with it?
Yeah,
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 complete.
completely agree.
Yeah.
Mohan, go ahead, please.
Okay. So thank you, gentlemen, for choosing me as the leader to conclude the story. My story goes like that. From the picture shown, we have perceived 7 characters, 4 male, 3 female. Everyone is in positive mood. Age is around 6 to 35-year-old. The main character is male, 30-year-old. Mood is positive, visiting a monument site. Pankaj is a 30-year-old archaeological survey officer posted in Golconda Fort. As it was the season of the peak tourists were reaching to his archaeological his site, and he was not able to take leave from the site. So he decided he has family member and children were also demanding to visit a tourist place. So he made a detailed plan, booked ticket, and brought his family member to Golconda Fort in Hyderabad. Later on, he found the proper time that when the tourists are very low available in the area. So he brought his family member, took them to the each and every part of the monument. He also found out the museum time when and took the ticket and took his family member and explained all the facts and details about the history and the uses of the cannons and the different instruments. Later on, he also took his family member to the different locations in the city and he explained all the details of the cities and he was very much happy to explain the beautiful time with his family member. Thank you.
Everyone agrees or any addition or rectification you can suggest. Everyone agrees? No changes? Okay, very nice. I find that you have copied it very good, and I hope you that you will get in. That's all. Have a good day.
Thank you.
चलो भैया फीडबैक पे आते हैं सट सट तो पहले बात करते हैं कुमारदीप तो है नहीं लक्ष्मी टाइम खत्म मतलब टाइम सही हो गया बट स्टोरी हमें लगा कि वो पिक्चर से भाग रही है मोहन सेम वीडियो की स्टोरी पिक्चर पे नहीं थी हमको नहीं लगा वो 1 मिनट 4 सेकंड पे थी
Hmm.
आनंद भाई 40 सेकंड्स केजल हमें आपकी स्टोरी पता ही लग पाई थी बिकॉज इन बिटवीन आई लेफ्ट द मीटिंग
ठीक है। अ, ठीक है। सहेल का मैं बताता हूँ। सहेल, यू हैव यूज्ड अ पॉइंट कि इट्स अ म्यूजियम एंड यू मेड अ पिकनिक, राइट? कुछ याद आ रहा है?
Yes.
तो थोड़े दोनों ही कुछ ज़्यादा ही चीज़ें अलग हैं। सो मेक इट श्योर कि जब या तो म्यूजियम बनाओ या तो पिकनिक बनाओ। पिकनिक
Yes,
एंड
yes,
म्यूजियम
yes.
No, I actually made like जो म्यूजियम था वो पार्क
समझ
के
रहा हूँ।
अंदर ही था
हाँ, मैं
so
समझ
that's
रहा
why I
हूँ। बट म्यूजियम के पार्क में बैठना अलाउड नहीं होता ना, कि आप अंदर जाके बैठो, क्योंकि वो म्यूजियम की प्रॉपर्टी है ना? कहीं भी जाओ, जैसे रेड फोर्ट हो गया, रेड फोर्ट भी एक म्यूजियम है, लेकिन उसके जो बीच वाला पार्ट है, वहाँ पे लोग बैठ के खाना नहीं खाते। It's for the decoration part, right?
अलाउड है, अलाउड है। मैंने जो विजिट किया है मेरे घर के थोड़े से नियर में है।
ठीक है, तो
वहां
उसको
पे था, तो
स्पेसिफिक
मैंने
कर दो,
उसी को
फिर वो
अज्यूम
म्यूजियम
करके
को स्पेसिफिक
रखा।
कर दो।
ओके।
वो जो म्यूजियम है ना उसको स्पेसिफिक कर दो
हम्म।
कि वेयर द फैमिलीज कैन कम इन द इवनिंग एंड देन सेट इट डाउन एंड हैविंग अ गुड वाइब लाइक दैट। उसको मेंशन कर दो थोड़ा। अनिमेश, अनिमेश की
थैंक यू।
स्टोरी जो है मतलब सर की स्टोरी ऐसी होती है, स्टार्टिंग बढ़िया था, ठीक है सर, स्टार्टिंग बढ़िया था, लेकिन जब लास्ट लास्ट तक आते हो ना फिर आप दन फिर वो एसआरटी चल रही होती है, ठीक है, दैट पार्ट। बस वो मेरे को लगा कि हाँ, देन ही डू दिस देन ही डू, उसको भी एक फ्रेम कर दो आप। बाकी सब ठीक है, बाकी मुझे कोई ऐसा पॉइंट आउट नहीं लगा। बाकी बाकी मैंने और किसी का नोट डाउन ही नहीं किया, मैं नोट पैड।
Can I please go back to the group and check my story because I cannot narrate.
यस
क्या
श्योर।
बोले?
अरे शी हैड रिटन द स्टोरी इन द ग्रुप, इन द अल्फा ग्रुप। ओके, मैं नरेट कर देता हूँ। राज 23-year old software engineer in TCS, being local of Jaisalmer, while having work from the home option, he frequently visit historical sites with his friends. Once, while visiting Jaisalmer fort, there he found a family visited tourists. He found the local guide was charging very high for guiding them to the fort. He is knowledgeable enough about the fort, so he decided to guide that family as well as explain the use of कैनन है नॉट कैनल, ठीक है, कैनन की स्पेलिंग गलत है, एंड अदर वॉर इक्विपमेंट एंड अदर वेपन प्रेजेंट इन द म्यूजियम। म्यूजियम की भी स्पेलिंग गलत है, उसको भी ठीक करना। आफ्टर दिस ऑल फैमिली was happy, family members was happy sending with young boys. Also Mohan has complained about the local guide to the tourist authority of city and requested them to assign some government guide for the TAI and fix some pricing issue for the tourists visiting the city. Thank you. तो अनिमेश सर एनी कुछ
अप्रोप्रिएट नहीं है स्टोरी।
वही थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लमेटिक है क्योंकि सारे खुश लग रहे हैं, दैट इज वाई। ऐसा कोई बंदा भी नहीं है जो उन्हें अप्रोच कर रहा है।
सही बात कर रहे हैं आप।
अप्रोच कर रहा होता तो मे बी वी कैन थिंक ऑफ। हाँ ठीक है, विदाउट, अगर आपको इसका वो नहीं देना था तो यू कैन डू वन थिंग, ज्वाइन ही कर लेते, लोकल गाइड भी छोड़ो, ज्वाइन ही कर लो उन लोग को। एंड यू टोल्ड अबाउट, बताया कि मैं यहीं का लोकल हूँ, आई कैन टेल यू एवरीथिंग, फिर तुमने उनके साथ फैमिली टाइमिंग एक अच्छा फिर बॉन्ड क्रिएट हुआ, दैट्स ऑल यू कैन डू।
Correct. Okay.
बट ये वही बात होगी, नाव में छेद नहीं है, कर देते हैं, ठीक है। अच्छा मेरा बता देना यार, किसी ने मेरा लिखा है कहीं, नोट डाउन किया है मेरा?
40 सेकेंड्स आपने टाइम लिया था।
हम्म।
और वही स्टोरी के आसपास में रेनोवेशन का था कि रेनोवेशन के बाद में उसने गाइड को फैमिली मैन पता लगा।
अरे नहीं, वो रेनोवेटेड अभी जस्ट रिसेंटली रेनोवेट हुआ, तो इसलिए वहाँ पे फैमिली मेंबर्स आना अप्रोच, मतलब जो टूरिस्ट है वो आ रही थी वहाँ पे, ही वाज न्यूली पोस्टेड देयर। मतलब पोस्टिंग का मैंने वो रेफरेंस दिया था कि पोस्ट क्यों हुआ वहाँ पे, ऐसा क्या हो कि अभी नया पोस्टिंग आई है उसकी, कि वो न्यूली रेनोवेटेड है इसलिए, बस ये था, और तो कुछ नहीं था।
बाकी अगर सारे सेंस को मिला चलें, पिक्चर तो ऑलमोस्ट सही लगी, रिवॉल्व
हाँ
हो गई थी। अब
ठीक।
आते हैं कॉमन नरेशन पे। अब ये बताना भाई कि मोहन, आपने उठाया हैदराबाद, मेरे ख्याल से हाँ
हाँ
कर सकती
श्योर।
है। ग्रुप के आधे पॉइंट तो बाहर ही रह गए, आपने अपनी स्टोरी ज्यादा